Hello, Costas, and thank you for requesting this roast. I reviewed your website and took some notes, so I'm just gonna share what I think about it. So, first thing is, I saw this is so far it's just a website to join the waitlist because the product is not live yet. So I'm going to share a few general thoughts that will be valid as well for when you actually are selling the service. So. First thing, let's focus on the above the fold. This is what we are seeing right now on your landing page on the screen. So, general tips. First thing is the idea here is that you want people to know that they are what they are supposed to be. I don't know where they be coming from here. They might be coming from your X account, from maybe from some organic search if you have an active blog, maybe from ads if you run them in the future. I don't know. But first step is that let them know that they are what they are supposed to be. And this is for them. So one thing you can do is calling out who this is for. You are doing this here. Engineers that demand ultra smooth collaboration when they code pair. That's okay. Um, the other things that you should do here is um, describing the desired outcome. So what is it that they are getting? Um, you're saying it here, ultra smooth collaboration. And you also mentioned this latency. Um, then possibly the level of effort if this requires anything for them to start using it. The product is not live yet, so this might not apply now. But once it's live, if you can say like set it up in 2 minutes or just click install or plug and play or show how easy it is to start using it, that's great because at the beginning when they land here they will have objections, there will be some friction to start using it, and you want to make it well, remove as much friction as you can, make it easy. So if you say that it's just 3 steps or it takes 1 minute to install or something like that, that's great. I know not yet, but for when the product is live. And the last thing, again, not yet, is any kind of guarantee or some some way of removing objections, of uh, making sure that it's going to work and there will be no problem. So what I mean is that guarantee is always an option, like your money back if it doesn't work or something like that. But you can also kind of make the offer safe, like if you have social proof, you don't have it yet, obviously, because product is not live, but any kind of proof that the product works or makes me trust you and trust the product and that it's going to work for me and I'm not going to have any issues, or if I do have them, I'm gonna have support or I'm gonna have my money back. Any kind of guarantee that makes me feel safe, that's great. Um, and then I'm this is generic for everything, and it's going to apply in the hero section as well. What we are seeing right now, it's talk about what your user, the person reading this page, wants, what they want to get. The question they are asking themselves always, even if it's subconscious, it's what's in it for me? What do I get here? You have to answer that. You don't have to talk about yourself. Don't talk about what you do, what you offer, but what the user gets. And that also pairs with the features versus benefits thing, because here, for example, use this is a feature, less than 100 milliseconds latency. That's a feature, that's okay. You can describe it at some point in the website, but not here. The important part is that it's ultra smooth. Okay, what's the benefit from having this latency? What's the issue that I'm removing by having this latency? Is that it is ultra smooth, that I'm not going to change what my partner already changed? Um, Features versus benefits. Okay, so applying it here, code pairing as it means, as it is meant to be, as it is meant to be. means nothing. Um, I know what you mean, but you have to be as specific as you can. Um, as it is meant to be, doesn't say anything. Um, we kind of understand it. I'm not gonna say that people is stupid and they don't understand what this means. They probably do, but you want to be as clear as possible and describe what is it, what's unique about Hop. What are they getting? Is it just the latency? Um, so what's the benefit? What's the pain point that you are removing? Um, I'm guessing that it is that when you are coding together, you are not going to um, delete or change or modify anything that your pair already changed or is changing right now. So that's what you want to highlight here, not as it is meant to be. Describe exactly what it is that they are getting. What's the benefit, okay? What's the outcome, as I said. And here in this part, what I mentioned, we are building Hopp. I don't care about that. Um, think that they are thinking what's in it for me. We are building Hopp. There's nothing in it for me. Um, you want this, the ultras. This line you can probably demand it. Code pairing as it is meant to be, whatever you do there. Ultra smooth collaboration for code pair. That's it. That's the important thing. We are building Hope for engineers that demand. Doesn't really matter. And again, Hope allows for. I don't care what Hope allows. I care about what I get, and it's remote control. Forget about the feature in the hero section. You can describe it later. Crystal clear resolution might be if I would try to be more specific. And this is the important part. You can truly go together as you are in the same room. That's the thing. So I will remove all the fluff, all the sentences and words that are not adding any meaning to the user and that are not answering what's in it for me. You want to stay with ultra smooth collaboration, so you can code pair as if you are in the same room. That's it. You don't need any of the rest. You can delete it. It's not adding any extra value to the user. Obviously, in the features part, you're going to describe that. I'm not saying that you should not mention that, unless this is, um, and this is important for everything that you write. You have to write in the words of your users, of your audience. So if um, I'm not your audience, so I don't know if less than 100 milliseconds is like some standard that everyone understands, and they are going to say, okay, below 100, that's the standard because everyone is above that or whatever. If that's a key thing and it's kind of the jargon of your audience and something they are talking about always and they will understand instantly, okay, then you can keep it. But I'd argue that it is not the case. So you can mention it later, and maybe you can dimensionalize it. I don't know what this actually means. If you can compare it to something, say what a thing that takes 100 milliseconds, like how much does it take to blink an eye? Is this faster than blinking? Something like that. That really means something because 100 milliseconds, I don't know what it is. Blinking, I know what it is. Okay, so even if you use their features, this is called dimensionalization. So it's like describe what it is, what is mean, make me understand this number. Okay, and this part is okay. Um, you just want people to join the waitlist. Maybe the extra thing that you could say right now is that you could add an extra benefit to join. Um, I don't know if apart from being among the first to try Hope is the only thing. If you can create a guide or some kind of I don't know, a checklist or an info product, something very easy to create that you are going to give for free when they join, or if they are going to have a discount when they start using it. I don't know. If you can give an extra reason, well, there will be more people joining the list. And another extra thing is not about the website, but I did join the waitlist and I did not receive any email. I would write one email. Right now, it can be very simple. Just you can just say, "Hey, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. You'll be getting news here. You'll be the first. I'm on the first to try Hope. And I don't know. You can maybe include the answers that they have from that they feel when they join. I don't know, maybe suggest if they want to change something at any point that they can reply to the email or whatever. And you can actually leverage this because you are still building the product and you want to build a product that your users want and that they will use it. So one more thing that you can do with people who join is ask them what they expect from Hope once you launch. They might give you ideas or some cool things that you can add. Maybe not for your MVP for the first thing that you have, um, but this information from your users, from your audience that is already joining the waitlist, that can be really useful for you. If not now, at least in the future. So send them an email, say welcome. I know, ask them to move you to the principal inbox, and so you make sure that you're not landing on spam. All of that. I'm sure you are getting many emails from other newsletters saying something similar. If you want some help with that, ask me on X. You already know how to find me there. But at least send one email. Okay. Then here I'm going to repeat myself and talk about features versus benefits. Theory plus Rust, open source, powered by LiveKit and VDSHLV, those are features, and you want to highlight the benefit. Uh, do not delete what it is. It is nice to know that, but what does it mean? What's in it for me? Why do I care that it's built with this? And you say allow cross-platform sharing. Then what I will do is say cross-platform sharing as the header, and then it's built with Tari plus Rust to allow this, blah, blah, blah. But you start with the benefit, right? Open source, again, why do I care that it's open source? Well, this might be a benefit in itself because I know that many devs um, like this, so might be the thing. The question I have here is, do they know what Zed's open source journey is? I don't care if you know it. Uh, the key thing here is that your audience knows it. If they know it, okay. I know because I didn't do the research for these roles. But well, you probably know, or you can easily find out just with some quick research. But only talk in the voice of your audience, what they care, what they know, right? Um, and here's the right place to write this. But again, I wouldn't start with Power by LiveKit. I will start with something like you said here, or as I said, faster than the blink of an eye. If that's the speed of a blink of an eye, which I didn't research it. But mention the benefit fast, quick, as you are in the same room, something like that. And the same here. High ultra crisp high definition streaming. That's the header, not as it HD video as it should be, right? That's it. And I'm not going to go deep into the frequently asked questions because it's basically the same. If you can change from we to what they are getting, that will be cool. I said people will resonate with the text better if you are talking about them instead of about you. But well, right now it's for the join list. It shouldn't have like a huge impact right now. Um, what else? I said all that. Okay, so I just have a few bonus ideas that they don't apply yet, probably, but for when you are actually launching the product. Um, so I already mentioned that you could create a guide that checklists something to use as a lead magnet. You can also, you have a blog here, so you can also create a lot of content um, to get some uh, people to read here in an organic way, right? If you create any guide that it's easy, easily shareable, like one of these quick guides that you can create on Canva, maybe that it includes the your logo obviously and your website and your link, but people might want to share it on social media. That's a good way of getting some leads. Um, and also you can start at least at the beginning a referral program for once you get the first users, but you want to grow faster. If you probably they are devs who are well, they are code pairing, so uh, they code in pairs and they know other devs. So if you give them some kind of incentive, might be discount for the next month or something to refer other users, other devs, well, it might be easier to get those extra first paid users that will help you. Um, Another thing I mentioned it at the beginning is that you should get testimonials, reviews as soon as possible. It's really really important because at the beginning no one knows you, um, and they don't have any reason to trust you. You are going to say a lot of cool things about your product because well it's yours, but I want to know what other people like me think about it. So reviews and testimonials, they are key. The moment you launch, ask for testimonials via email to everyone. Um, get it as soon as possible and add it in the in the hero section next to any call to action and next to the well, it won't be join the waitlist. It will be I don't know, start coding now or whatever. Um, get those testimonials and display them very, very prominently, right? Um, then another cool things, these are random things. Okay, I already stopped with the website audit. Maybe you can create some events, some code pair events. You can do that online because, well, this is about coding in different places. So maybe you can, I don't know, create a sort of competitions. Um, Price can even just be like at a month free or something like that, or 3 months free, whatever. But people will like to join, code something easy, something fun. They will be joining, they will have fun, and they will talk about you and probably share on social media. So that could be an easy way to spread the word about your product. Um, and if you are going to go down the paid channels avenue, then you might want to create some ads, but might also want to sponsor a newsletter where your audience is. Well, find out where devs are subscribed. You probably know it because you are the audience, right? So which uh, coding newsletters are you in? And maybe try to sponsor one of them. Um, and then obviously, if you have the blog, you're going for SEO, organic growth. You're going to use social media. But also try cold outreach. I know many people hate it, but it works, and especially at the beginning. Just cold email, cold DM people on Twitter. Do it as natural, as casual as possible. You don't want to be spammy. You don't want to sound salesy. But if your product is good, if you believe that it's going to help them, I believe you can start an email open with a personal note, and you can naturally offer it to them because you think it's going to help, right? There is a line in there between the spam and the natural offer. But well, if you need help with that, again, feel free to DM me on X and we can talk about this. And what else? Well, and I can mention as well, try to create some user-generated content campaigns. Anything that you can do for people to talk about it's going to help you. So if you can think of any contest events, as I said before, um, anything, create some prices, can be a free month or a discount, whatever. But if you get people to talk about it in a natural way, they will be sharing it, and you will be getting more eyes on your product. Okay, so that's it. Gonna stop the video now. As I said, if you need anything, feel free to DM me on this, ask me any follow-up questions. Be happy to help my European colleagues. Okay, thank you. Bye, Costas.